Get someone on that radio! Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
Just announced at Gamescom Opening Night Live, the eagerly awaited Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 finally has a release date. It's not all that far away either. It launches on PS5, Xbox Series X and S and PC on the 21st of October. That's just 2 months away. Ahead of its launch, we've been able to go hands-on with an early build, playing through its opening missions to get a taste of what to expect from the full game. And the good news is that it's left us eager to play way more. Taking control of Fire, a powerful elder vampire known as the Nomad to some, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 inexplicably finds you in Seattle after awakening from 100 years of torpor. But something's amiss. There's a voice in your head that's not yours, and a strange mark on your arm. What does it all mean? The voice in your head is that of a detective named Fabian. He helps you start your journey to find the truth, and a place in the world. It's not long until you realise it's a dangerous time to be alive, however. With the Prince of Vampires just murdered, there's a power struggle in the city, and you've inserted yourself right in the middle of it. While you don't get to create your own character in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, you do get to customise them. You can choose the gender at the start of the game, and then later you can choose a clan. At that point you can also change the face, the hair, eyes and more, with multiple outfits opening up as you play. When it comes to vampire clans, multiple are available, each with their unique skills. We chose the Ventrue clan during our playthrough, giving us the power to control and subdue our enemies, literally. With just a couple of button presses we could command humans to kill themselves. A little while later we could possess them for a short while, perhaps setting them on their allies to cause some chaos, while staggering vampires and disarming them. You'll earn skill points as you play, which allow you to unlock further skills, and there are many more abilities to be learned to power up your character should you immerse yourself in the game's world. It has to be said though, that the RPG elements of the first Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines appear to have been watered down a bit for the sequel. You'll not find yourself agonising over attribute points, for example, and you seemingly won't have to care about your lockpicking skill. Fire simply rips locks off their chains. This might be disappointing to some, but Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 seeks to make up for it in other ways. Traversal's much improved for one, with you able to run quickly up buildings, and there's the narrative, which seems more ambitious. Thanks to Fabian being in your head, the game essentially has two protagonists, and you'll be intrigued about both of them right from the off. It's hard to really tell until the full game launches, but it appears that the choices you make will be truly impactful here. As you'd expect to develop the Chinese Room, that's the team that brought us Still Wakes the Deep and Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, the narrative here is well written and brought to life with excellent voice acting. Perhaps the only aspect of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 that hasn't really impressed us so far is the combat. That's not to say it's bad, it's nothing special. In the early hours, when your range of abilities is limited, you'll have to rely more on your melee skills. You can perform standard and strong attacks, with the latter also being useful to break through an enemy's guard. A nifty dodge manoeuvre allows you to avoid incoming attacks, and when an opponent has been weakened, you can either strike them again to finish them off, or feed on them. The latter is recommended, as not only does it replenish some of your health, but it can have other benefits too. Playing as a Ventrue, for example, it gave us a period where our flesh hardened, making us more formidable for a short while. If you want to spice combat up a little, you have the power of telekinesis, which can be used to pick items up and then throw them. But for the most part, you'll seemingly need to rely on learned abilities to add a bit of variety. In any case, chances are you'll want to employ stealth wherever you can. Before our time with Bloodlines 2 ended, the last chapter we were able to play through a bit of a curveball. Going back in time, it put us in control of Fabian rather than Fire, with a new case for him to investigate. And as you'd expect, being a detective, his set of skills is very different to Fire. They focus more on manipulating those he meets to gather evidence. Needless to say, we were soon interrogating a woman who claimed she was a vampire, clouding her mind to make her think we were someone else in order to make her open up. Along the way, we had to read a bouncer's mind and make a fellow officer of the law forget we owed him money. It certainly made a change from the more violent gameplay that Fire offers. Ultimately, after what amounted to just over a couple of hours with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, we're very much looking forward to playing more. We're already invested in the game's world and its characters, eager to find out just how Fire and Fabian came to be in their predicament, and how the power struggle within Seattle plays out. Additionally, while there are some changes here that make the experience more streamlined, it still feels like it shares enough DNA with the original game to feel like a genuine sequel.
I guess I'm a little cold around the neck. Oh, and, dead.